Namaste. Today we will look at who all witnessed Lord Krishna's Vishwaroop. First, we will talk of the most famous witness, Arjuna. This happened during the Bhagavad Gita moment. On the battlefield of Kurukshetra, moments before the war between the Pandavas and the Kauravas begins, Arjuna, the greatest warrior of the Pandavas, is overcome with sorrow, compassion, and confusion. He sees his family, teachers, and friends in the opposition side and questions the righteousness of war. At that moment, Krishna, his charioteer, begins to explain the eternal truths, the Bhagavad Gita. When Arjuna asks for deeper understanding of Krishna's divine nature, Krishna responds, "O Arjuna, behold now my infinite forms, celestial, of varied colors and shapes." Krishna then grants Divya Drishti or divine sight to Arjuna, as human eyes could not behold his cosmic form. Arjuna then sees Krishna with thousands of heads and arms, each adorned with divine ornaments and bearing celestial weapons. In his body, Arjuna sees the entire universe, gods, sages, stars, time, space, and the cycle of creation and destruction. He also sees the Kaurava warriors rushing into Krishna's mouth like moths into flames, a terrifying vision of their doom. The brilliance is said to equal 1,000 suns rising at once in the sky. Arjuna was awestruck. At the same time, he was terrified and humbled. He folded his hands in reverence and begs Krishna to return to his more familiar, gentle human form. Arjuna then realizes fully that Krishna is no mere mortal but the Supreme Being himself. The second witness we talk about is Lord Hanuman himself. Lord Hanuman witnessed the Vishwaroop during the Bhagavad Gita moment. Krishna served as Arjuna's charioteer during the Kurukshetra war. Arjuna's chariot bears a flag with Lord Hanuman on it, representing strength, dharma, and devotion. Thus, Hanuman was present on Arjuna's chariot throughout the war, witnessing every moment, including the Bhagavad Gita discourse and Lord Krishna's Vishwaroop. Third, we talk of witness Sanjaya. He witnessed the Vishwaroop via divine vision. Sanjaya was King Dhritarashtra's loyal minister, scribe, and charioteer. Before the war of Kurukshetra began, sage Vyasa granted Sanjaya divine sight so he could narrate the events of the battle to the blind king in real time. Using this divine sight, Sanjaya watches everything unfold on the battlefield from afar, including the moment Krishna reveals his Vishwaroop to Arjuna. In fact, the Bhagavad Gita itself is Sanjaya recounting the conversation between Krishna and Arjuna to Dhritarashtra. Sanjaya narrated to his king, "O king, Krishna showed to Arjuna a form that was infinite, filled with brilliance, countless mouths and eyes, and radiant like blazing fire." Sanjaya himself was overwhelmed, even though his vision was divine, and he knew that only the truly blessed could witness such a form of Lord Krishna. He emphasizes Krishna's supreme divinity and Arjuna's unique fortune. Fourth, the witness we talk about is Dhritarashtra, the blind king who heard the Vishwaroop from Sanjaya's mouth. Though blind from birth, King Dhritarashtra is offered divine vision by sage Vyasa before the war so he may witness it himself. But the king refuses, saying he cannot bear to watch his own sons die. Instead, he chooses to hear the events through Sanjaya. Through Sanjaya's vivid narration, Dhritarashtra witnesses the Vishwaroop second hand. The emotional impact is intense. He realizes the divine power that opposes his sons and the futility of resisting Krishna's will. There's an air of regret in the king's words as he realizes how far his sons, especially Duryodhana, have gone against Dharma. Fifth witness that we talk about is when Krishna shows a glimpse of his cosmic form in the Kaurava court. People in the court were the fifth witness. Before the war of Kurukshetra, Krishna goes to Hastinapur as a peace emissary on behalf of the Pandavas. His goal? To persuade the Kauravas to return Indraprastha and avoid war. Krishna's words are ignored and Duryodhana mocks him and even plots to capture Krishna by surrounding him with soldiers. In that moment, Krishna laughs and reveals a glimpse of his divine form, dazzling and overwhelming. The hall is filled with the brilliance of the gods. Krishna manifests Brahma, Vishnu, Rudra, Indra, Agni and other deities within his body. His form expands to fill the sky and earth. The divine weapons swirl around him. Seeing this, Bhishma, Drona, Vidur and Kripa bow in reverence. Many others in the court are terrified. Duryodhana, however, remains defiant and calls it an illusion. Gandhari, though blindfolded, senses the energy and is deeply disturbed. This moment serves as a warning to the Kauravas that war with Krishna is war against the cosmos itself. What can we learn from this story? The Vishwaroop is not a display of power. It's a revelation of truth, a moment where illusion or Maya breaks and the reality of Krishna as the source, sustainer and destroyer of the cosmos is laid bare. It's one of the most spiritually profound moments in all of Hindu literature, where time, death, light and life swirl into one dazzling truth. Do let me know your comments. Namaste.